Come on, call me a bad word. Do it.
You know, maybe the fact that they reference Joe, both of them reference Joe over time, and they're both slimes.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Which is a type of gelatin.
That feels racist.
That you're stereotyping.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you just throw a box of rings?
Yeah, that's what you do. Like it's.
Oh, okay, and then it blows out.
Anyways, I finished my half-gallon of ice cream. I'm done.
Good job.
Pizza.
Ice.
Yeah, it's only been like 20 minutes. That's how long it takes, right? Yeah.
I assume it was already mostly gone.
Yeah.
No, I started it.
No, you don't.
Raina.
What?
Raina.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put ice cream baby on you.
What the fuck?
Hi, Kiki. How goes the tail segment? Don't you just love how the fake rings obscure the real rings?
I know, right? It's so annoying.
It's just such a good feature they decided to do.
Yeah.
And
if they spent more time on the game, we wouldn't have this issue.
If only they split the game into 2 games and made it so that you would have to play one disc and then lock it onto another disc and have the full game.
No, that would be...
Okay, that's actually not what they did with Sonic and Knuckles in Sonic 3. Sonic and Knuckles was a wholly different game.
Yeah.
And when you plugged it in, they were like you played the whole campaign of Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3, and it was like double the length of every other Sonic game.
Yeah. If you go onto a certain website on the internet, you'll actually see comments to this effect like, they're one game, just combine them. No, they're not the one game. They never have been one game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the thing is supposed to be like a piece of trivia. Yeah, they were one game and got split into 2.
No, they were not.
Well, that's
and where you get like, has anybody confirmed that they weren't?
Well, that's the thing, right? Because I have done a lot of reading on this. They were developed as one game, but split due to a McDonald's promo thing. Because they wanted.
So they were one game.
Yeah, they wanted to adhere to the McDonald's promo. Therefore, had split the game just to make sure that we got something out in relevant time.
So there were one game.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
You were just saying they weren't.
Yeah.
They
also,
really
Liv, are you
aren't.
speaking?
Liv has
No, I'm kind of falling asleep.
Oh.
Okay.
So they were one game and they were split into 2. So
yeah,
I was right.
But when you actually put them side by side, no, they are technically 2 separate games.
Oh
but
yeah, no, they're not the same game.
One. No,
they're not the same game, but they are.
They tell a whole story. What do you mean?
They continue the story from Sonic 2.
Yeah, so this guy was 1%.
No,
1%.
at the end of Sonic, at the end of Sonic 3, the Death Egg crashes into Angel Island, and then it continues in Sonic Knuckles. No, Sonic 2 doesn't have that.
It does.
Wait, what? Hold on. No, because Sonic. So you're saying that Sonic 2 continues into a split timeline where Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles take place at the same time? No, because in the intro of Sonic and Knuckles, the Death Egg crashes into an island, and in Sonic and 3, it's back!
No, end of Sonic 2, the Death Egg is damaged. In the intermittent point between Sonic 3 and Sonic 2 is the Death Egg crash lands on Angel Island. That's why you see it in the launch base zone.
Yes, and then it gets relaunched in Launch Base Zone.
Yeah, but unfortunately...
And then it crashes back into the island and starts Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, because Dr. Robotnik does not have the power source to be able to make it actually fly.
So they are connected and with one story.
But they're not linear as well. The levels from Sonic and Knuckles are interspersed in between the Sonic 3 levels.
That makes sense. So they're two companion games that you can put together to make one larger game.
So
which is still what we were saying of it's meant to be one big game.
It still like supports ours of, oh yeah, they took some levels of like the first half of the story and put it in the second half, and they just switched it around. That's still like, yeah, no, it's one story in one game.
I don't understand what's going on.
Also, if you do Sonic and Knuckles, you can get the Super Emeralds from like the second half.
But they're non-canon.
They're non-canon? They're in the game!
They're non-canon because they're not continued. Like, Mania references them, but they're not actually there.
I can assure you that they are canon.
Okay, Raina. So...
No, I'm done with this.
So is Tails.
No, I'm done.
So, question, is the Master Emerald canon?
Master Emerald is always canon.
Yes.
What is Tails doing?
Yeah, the Master Emerald powers up the Chaos Emeralds and turns them into
Wait, you just have the game in the wrong orientation. Rotate the screen.
Rotate me.
Okay.
Get rotated.
No, rotate me, I'll cut.
Okay, don't let go of the button. Got ya. I'm not doing this. This is the game.
You in the comments.
Holding forward and it's
debate.
not registering the hold forward.
I'm holding forward. Tails just turns around on his own.
You don't have to make it. Okay. Somehow you made it. Alright, cool.
You don't have the mana.
I hate the most.
Watch for jumping whales in half an A-press. That's crazy.
Don't worry, I'll defend this orca in court.
Oh, is the VOD of that anywhere?
What?
We haven't used that.
Sorry?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
There's no VOD of that happened.
That's a shame, because that was a load of fun.
I mean, my VOD.
My VOD, it's...
Oh. Yeah, I mean, my VOD should be it too.
I'm trying to be vague, because, like, Raina's here, and Raina hasn't got to that part.
I can
Raina
leave!
was there, wasn't she?
Watch,
Raina
I can
hasn't
leave!
been on Drew's streams of that.
Yes, for like 10 minutes and then dips.
What?
Meanwhile, she doesn't watch the game at all.
I meant the courtroom thing we did.
The courtroom thingy we did?
Yeah.
Yeah, Guilty as Thought.
Kangaroo
Oh,
Court.
Guilty as Thought. Okay.
I do have that VOD.
Can someone tell Raina to unmute?
Raina, unmute.
Or deafen, sorry.
Are y'all done talking about the thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I find it interesting that this Sonic game actually has, like, physics. But also, I don't think Sonic needed that.
Physics? Question mark.
Like, when you break a barrel, like, everything else, like, moves around and actually like falls down, quote unquote, attemptedly realistically.
Yeah.
And, like running around, you throw around the rings and all that stuff. I like that there's an attempt for realism.
Yeah, because aren't they supposed to be like using the Havoc physics engine in this?
Yeah.
Everything uses Havoc.
Well, everything used Havoc. These days they don't. They switched to other things that work way worse.
Havoc was written in like the early 90s, and it's the best thing still.
Well, not bad.
Considering the amount of times I died, it's not bad.
B for basically I'm a corpse.
B for I'm basic.
B for it. Bye.
B for baby Zephyr.
Yay.
Yay!
I like that one.
Yes.
A is for all hail baby Zephyr. B is for
so
baby
much
Zephyr.
of my
C is for
time.
carry baby Zephyr.
If you had cooperated with me earlier,
D is
I
for
wouldn't have
deliver
had to
baby
do
Zephyr.
this.
We
I was gonna
forgot
say
S.
defend baby
What are you
Zephyr, but
trying
yeah.
to do,
S is for
Dr.
surrender all
Batman?
worldly possessions to baby
Trying to
Zephyr.
survive the flames of disaster.
Did your parents ever disclose to you anything about Solaris?
R is for
Solaris'
relinquish your
secret
mortal
starring
soul
his
to
eternal
baby
flames. His power can change time and even manipulate the fabric of time itself. I wish to obtain this power and dominate everything in this world. From the past all the way to the future.
You wish to rule
Heidi is
over
terrible.
I know.
And the secret, it
They
remains
could act
dormant
better
in
than
you,
this.
I
Princess.
think anybody can. She's still balding.
It's because you haven't reloaded the game recently.
This isn't my Nintendo
The
Switch.
Princess of Soliana and the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once I have everything, the fate of the whole world will change.
I really find it funny, like, when villains have these, like, MacGuffins with these, like, certain people. It's like, what research did you do to be like, yes, if I collect these 7 mystical stones and this random girl,
Let's go
I'll get
collect
control
the
over
Chaos
time.
Emeralds.
Right?
I know, because it was written in the sacred text. This girl who was born...
To be
Missed 20
fair
years
to
ago.
Eggman here, I'm pretty sure he's not going off of any like prophecy or anything. He just can detect like the energy in her or something.
I could detect your aura as an empath.
Well, yeah, because like the chaos. Well, because he originally was after her for the Chaos Emeralds, and I'm pretty sure it's established like the Chaos Emeralds have their own like form of energy that's detectable.
And
Did you
form
know
of
that the Chaos
thermal.
Emeralds are everything stinky and up about humans?
We still can't buy the
Not yet. I think we need to do Kingdom Valley first.
okay.
My name is Edwin. I made the mimic.
Edwin? Edwin Van Cleave, is that you?
I made the mimic! Anyways.
Where did Tails just... Tails?
Sorry, I thought we were going to the death egg back in Sonic 3. My bad.
What,
Tails?
so, where was that spring? Where did Tails go?
Zone.
I heard...
think that this feels more like an Atelier game than a fucking Sonic game.
Right?
I want to play another Atelier game.
And We have access to multiple Atlia games. Take your pick and we can play one.
I want a pizza with all the cheese that they have in the store.
Big store.
You do know that's not physically possible, right?
Yes, it is.
So it probably tastes pretty gross, because there's some things that are classified as cheeses that do not go together.
I mean, like the mozzarella cheese or the Parmigiana cheese that they use.
So, as someone who... Hey, did you know the legend of Soliana is the ring race?
You know what, you're close enough to a pizza. Nom 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 nom. Bites you, bites you, bites you. Don't moan, what the fuck? What the fuck?
You are the rings in this castle. Town in 5 minutes.
Alicia, why are you moaning? Stop it!
So, I don't know, is this guy trying to describe a porn?
I really like the rings around my cock.
A long time ago, there was a gun.
Stop.
Incredible speed, don't you think? What? You think you are fast too? Why don't you try it?
I finished fast.
No. It's don't.
Why don't you try it?
Incredible speed. I don't. You think?
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it.
You
moaning noises. Dot dot dot.
Mel's the Soliana running legend.
Moaning noises.
Did you know that Mel's backwards is slam?
Oh my god, what the fuck? No! Not my OC! Get that out of here! Get that out of here! That doesn't be here!
Slam got through all 5 rings in 5 minutes!
No, they didn't! Slim is not here! Slim is not in Sonic 06, okay? Spare them, please. They're dead, okay? I killed them like 4 years ago, actually. Oh, happy death anniversary, Slow. A shame you were resurrected against your will. Oops.
Do y'all remember the story of Cask of Amontillado?
Nope.
That is, I don't think that's how you pronounce that, but yes. Yeah, you know the Cask of Honorary Jack.
So,
I have
Cask
used
of Amontillado, but I only build the bricks up to the point where I see their face. And then I can just walk around to their corpses every year and be like, happy death anniversary, and put a party hat on them.
What,
yeah, you know that's...
What did you say, Liv?
I have performed a instant Cask of Amontillado in a tabletop game before.
Ooh.
It's a game you're in, you just haven't seen me do it yet. I'm going to do it again, because both of the times that I've done it, the enemy has proceeded to explode.
I see.
I'm half expecting it to happen the third time, too.
How did the Cask of Amontillado even happen? Like, did he just be like, hey, stand here, let me place bricks and distract you with conversation?
He got him really fucking plastered and chatted him up while he placed bricks and mortar.
I know the story. The name, what was it? The Count of Monte Cristo? Yeah, I think that's what it was called. My favorite part of that book.
Yeah, the Count of Monte Cristo. 1, 2,
3
bricks.
4, I'm counting all my gold coins while I hire another person to poison a family member and frame another person. 1 gold coin. Ugh. Let me tell you all the years I spent in prison. 1 year. That's awesome.
And then for my third murder, 2 years.
No, he didn't even murder anybody. He was framed. Let me tell you all the people I'm going to get revenge on for framing me for a crime. 1 person. 2 people. 3. I think there's only 3.
You know, this game's really bad for your Xbox PC.
Oh, I know.
You know, this game is really bad. We should read the Count of Monte Cristo.
You should play Katamari instead.
We should play the Count of...
Kiki's going around collecting a bunch of red rings.
We should play the Katamari of Monte Cristo.
Is that even a game?
No.
No.
What? Why would it be?
I don't know. You're the one saying we'll play it.
Kyo.
Yeah?
No.
Kyo, it says global on the ceiling.
Really? Where? What font?
What font? Impact.
What font? Papyrus.
That's kind of hoping Comic Sans.
I was hoping Wingdings.
What font?
No,
well, it
specifically
is a
Wet
version
Wings.
of Times New Roman, but every fourth letter is actually an Arial black.
You psychopath. You're a psychopath, you big spaghetti.
You know what I want to do? Wingdings, but I randomly generate which letter, or, which, like, order the letters come out in, like,
Wingdings, but it's also Caesar's cipher.
Well, you really did it. Oh no. Who are you?
It is me, the Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, you are the blue hedgehog who rescued Princess Anise. No wonder you are so fast.
Are you kidding me? How many blue hedgehogs are there? How many?
One!
Well, if you take Sonic's after images...
That he doesn't have after
it
images.
says after images at 30 miles per hour.
Well, to be
You
fair,
must be the yellow hedgehog.
Hedgehogs are apparently a pretty common race in this world, because there's at least 3 of them that are main characters.
Yeah,
here.
but blue?
Yeah, they're all comes in all kinds of colors, like silver, black, and red. So
And pink.
why not just more blue ones?
Because racism exists.
What?
I don't know.
That's
You
not
send
an
me home.
explanation at all for why there can't be more blue hedgehogs.
Get me out of here.
I'm not even doing that. Tails has just deposited himself into the drink anyway.
Because he flies himself at turbo speed towards you.
Hmm.
And then he always misses.
Right, where's this?
And he teleports.
See, where's that spring?
If that
I
enemy
don't know.